Do you want to build a snowman?
No! It's too cold.
Come in here and share your body heat.
I can't believe they made us fight each other for these blankets. Is my eye still bleeding?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I can't believe student body president Peter Fleming said it might get chilly.
Well, at least you won us these blankets, Jordan. You just got way too into that handshake contest.
Is it true that we're getting initiated tonight?
Maybe. Maybe not. Who can say?
Why do we need to be initiated anyway? What's the point of the House of Truth? Why does it exist?
Now that is a story.
Once upon a time, in the faraway land of Jersey, on a retreat much like this one, the freezing winds howled around a pair of students who were, like us, unprepared for the icy climate. Their names were Carradine and Jessie McSwain.
I've just been reading the most wonderful book about an amazing Christian woman. When you think back through the annals of history, there are a few women who stand out, but there is one who stands out far above the rest. A powerful black woman who...
Harriet Tubman.
No. A powerful black woman who was also an abolitionist and women's rights activist.
Beyonce.
No, even more magical. A powerful black woman who was an abolitionist, a women's rights activist, and was the first black woman to win in a court case against a white male.
Rosa Parks.
No. A woman of Christian strength and virtue in the 19th century. Sojourner Truth. I am so glad that the King's College, in its infinite wisdom, chose her to be our house's namesake. It says here that she was a slave who eventually escaped to freedom and became a famous orator and abolitionist, as well as a Christian, after a brief foray into a cult.
No.
She was a strong and noble woman, everything we should aspire to be. A worthy namesake.
I agree.
A worthy namesake indeed. But honestly, how many of you had even heard of Sojourner Truth before you were placed in this house?
I Googled her.
I think I learned about her in high school. Maybe.
I didn't know much about her before I came either, but then as I researched and learned more about her, I learned what a truly incredible and amazing Christian woman she was.
Not to mention sassy. Ain't I a woman? There's also the year that we got our brother house. It's sort of a sad story, actually.
Well, howdy, Lewis Representative. Would y'all be interested in being brother houses to the House of Sojourner Truth?
Nah.
Well, howdy, Reagan Representative. Would y'all be interested in being brother house to the House of Sojourner Truth?
No, sure.
Howdy, Bonhoeffer Representative. Would y'all be interested in being brother house to the House of Sojourner Truth?
Yeah, sure.
I heard after initiation we get pins. What do those look like?
They have the house crest on them, which is another interesting story. In 2005, there was a school-wide competition to design the crest for the house. So Truth's first exec team, Kara, Jessie, Anne Marie, Susan, and Brittany, designed the house crest together.
Well, how's it going?
Really, really well. I think it's almost finished.
Ain't it minimalist and elegant?
Yeah, it's looking really good, but I think we need more stuff on it. Like, you should see what the other houses have.
Yeah, one house has a claddagh on theirs. Their namesake must be Irish.
Yeah, and one has a lion and a wolf dueling it out.
And one house is like pie themed. It's like blueberry pie themed or grape pie themed. I don't know, it's just like purple and it has a pie crust on it.
And we need more color. 4 minimum, but more is always better. And red and blue seem to be really big, so why don't we just use both?
That actually works out really well, since blue symbolizes truth, and that's our house name, and red is the color of fortitude, and so we can put the red as a cross, since we're Christians and stuff.
Yeah, as house vicar, I approve.
It's a good start, but it needs more things. Living things. Like a lion. Or like a king of the lions. A lion king.
Everybody's doing lions.
Well, how about a phoenix? They rise from the ashes, representing resurrection. And as house vicar, I approve.
Well, we can't have just one mythical creature. How about a centaur? They represent someone who's eminent in their field, and we want to be eminent in our field.
Yeah, but it needs more.
A Catherine wheel. St. Catherine was tortured on one. We're willing to follow Christ no matter what persecutions we face.
As house vicar, I definitely approve.
We still need something at the top, like crenulation. to represent flame and passion.
Those stir something in me, and it ain't my mama's chicken and gravy.
Whoa, as house vicar, I don't know if I approve of those ones.
And also represents the city.
Do you think we really need a vicar? Do you think maybe some of the other houses are wondering if maybe we don't actually?
And that is how we got our meaningful, if not streamlined, house crest. That's also the year we decided on our house values.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't until 2007. We had a brand new exec team. Sharon, Pam, Jackie, and Lorraine.
Wait, who was the fifth one? Who was the house vicar?
Yeah, that wasn't a thing anymore. Anyway, they met together to decide what our house values should be.
Alright, ladies, we need to decide on some values we want to embody as a house.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm thinking one of the most important things in a woman's life, I mean our life, obviously, we're women, would be sisterhood. Sisters in Christ!
Yeah!
Yeah! About it!
Sojo fought for the right of her sisters to vote.
Right, we should also value restoration. I mean, Sojo was a cult leader until she found Jesus and he restored her.
Restoration, I hear you out.
We should also do the pursuit of wisdom because, even though Sojo was illiterate, but she tried damn hard. And she led such a vibrant and colorful life. Color should be one of her values.
But not in a weird way.
No, just because, we want to lead vibrant and interesting lives.
Good call.
Wait, but,
save the day.
You don't think people would take that the wrong way? I mean, color?
No wonder about it. Besides, there'll be other black namesakes.
And that's basically the house's entire founding. After that, the House of Truth strove to embody those values and become a close-knit society of sisters.
Not to mention we dominated at competitions.
Like that time...
The devil went down to Russia. She was looking for a soul steal. She was in a bind, she was way behind, and she was willing to make a deal.
Lovely ladies, ready for the all our perfuming. And I am. Amen.
Hello everyone. I am Robert Matthews, or as my followers like to call me, Matthias. I am the incarnation of the Lord.
One fell in love with truth and all things dutiful.
As for me, give me liberty or give me death.
Yes, all is a result of our close sisterly bond.
The house became so tightly knit and secretive about its history and traditions that there were whispers that it was becoming too close, too united, that it was developing a sort of Dionysian cultish vibe.
But we're not really a cult. We would openly discuss our traditions. Like, for instance...
The House of Sojourner Truth strives to empower honorable Christian leaders who emanate grace and truth. We are live, solid, and passionate.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Those were just silly rumors.
It's important to focus on the house's accomplishments. For instance, most upperclassmen agree that the house's finest hour was an hour of need, when a determined young woman proved that our most important value, that of sisterhood, comes before all else.
But Leah, what do you mean?
It was on a sweltering August day, in the middle of the roughest and most historically unfair of all house competitions, the Great Race.
Breckley Ellard, our then helmsman, was determined to win this race. She herded her flock of freshmen through the concrete jungle, helping them navigate the brutal streets with a cool head. And it wasn't until the finish line itself was in sight that it happened. A woozy freshman with low blood sugar and no available sweets or orange juice fell into a dead faint. Breckley tried to revive her, but the other houses were coming upon them. Thinking quickly and acting only on her value of sisterhood and her impossibly high muscle mass, Breckley lifted the girl over her shoulder and carried her over the finish line.
Well, some of those stories were actually pretty cool.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be so bad to be part of a community that's so committed to sisterhood and being spiritually supportive.
And sometimes physically.
Well, I'm a little nervous about initiation. It's not going to be freaky, is it?
Well, strictly speaking, we're not supposed to, but if it makes you feel better, okay, sure. All that's going to happen